going to Vegas, I start missing Virgil.
What's up, guys? So right now we are obviously in Miami. We're headed towards Orlando premiere. This was like a last minute decision because Fresh's booth is going to be there, and I was like, why not go to Orlando premiere? It's one of the biggest events in Florida from what I understand, and the cool thing is a lot of barbers that I know will be there. So it'll be cool to kind of link up with a lot of the guys out there and also check out some of the other booths, because there's always opportunity for collaborations. There's always opportunities when it comes to these events. This is my first time obviously doing an event in the US outside of the one in CT, so I'm super excited. Now, you're probably wondering, well, what's behind me? We have to be always riding in style when it comes to me. So we rented the SL55 for the weekend. This is actually a cool car. I drove it yesterday for my birthday. The only thing I would say compared to my S63 that I had in Toronto is that this car is actually not that comfortable. Super cool from the outside. It's actually one of the worst cars for depreciation, but obviously it looks beautiful. The only thing is, I think, because I'm looking for a car to buy this year, I just think that this is not enough of a comfortable car for me. I like luxury, I like sporty, and I like comfort. Mercedes obviously does it best, but for me this is just like way too much of like a go-kart. When I was driving it yesterday, I felt every bump. Rather than my S63, it was very, very smooth. So again, the whole point of why I rented it is because I'm in the process of purchasing something. But regardless, you guys are gonna come on this journey with me. We're there for 2 days. On the Monday, we actually have a morning panel. So myself and the Fresha team will be on stage, on the main stage, doing a Fresha panel. Tonight, which is Sunday, we have an exclusive Fresha X Learn to Cut sponsored event for all the Learn to Cut members and sponsors, which is going to be a happy hour event. There's going to be a lot of people. This is going to be a great opportunity for networking, so I'm super excited for that as well. Obviously, guys, you're going to come along. You guys are going to see the journey. Let's get to it. We have a 3-hour drive. Zach, you ready? Let's do it.
A little birdie said you did me dirty, and the story keep on getting worse, I'm getting worried.
What's up, guys? So we are on our way to the Orlando premiere. What's crazy is this is how big this event is. There's a hotel called Hyatt. The event's like a 5-minute walk, and all you see is a sea of people. Apparently this place is like, what did you say, like 300 like volleyball courts or something?
Yeah, a little birdie said you did me dirty. I be telling Alex Moss, fuck it, his and hers. Hey, well, yeah, his and hers. I don't like going to Vegas, I start missing Virgil. He be sick if he was witnessing this shit in person. All these pussy niggas tripping like they clipped a hurdle. All these pussy niggas acting like they missed a murder. All these Arab women treat me like the Prince of Persia.
Present surprise, Caliber just gave me a care package, so super excited to try that out. Shout out to Caliber, thank you guys for the care package, always showing love. Now, day one is done. We just went to check out the space. We checked out Fresha's booth. We saw Scott, met Scott for the first time, head of the US and actually head of North America. So super excited to start working with him because we're gonna bring a lot more events to Miami and in the US with Fresha. But it was cool. I saw Taylor. I didn't get the chance. I came in late. It's like 3:30 when we came down here, and the event was kind of died down. So tomorrow we'll start fresh in the morning and really get the chance to see everyone out there. So I'm super excited.
All these hoes converging on me. I'm back outside and here flirting with the 30 on me. Damn, hey, yeah.
That's my old team. Crazy.
I'm going to take a.
I feel like I should have got dressed up for the occasion. I didn't even get the time to go back to my house and come back. Cutting clients, you can, and then if your money is based on how many clients you cut, and you got to be back in the shop, and you don't have the freedom. I think for me, I need freedom. I need to be able to move because that's how I get creative. That's how I get inspired. If I don't have the juices of inspiration, I feel like I'm losing. I'm not growing. That, to me, I need to have freedom to feel creative, to feel inspired. So, right now, bro, I'm in a process, like I could sell something like this. I don't want to do a cookie cutter program. I genuinely feel if I'm going to release something, it's been intentionally thought out to be completely different from what anyone's used to. Everyone's selling my old curriculum or like Menspire's old curriculum, and it's like the same shit. I want to do something different. Even if it doesn't sell, just because I put effort into it. Yeah.
And that's your baby.
Yeah, bro. It's my reputation that matters more than my money. And if you think that way, then you're always
going to be cutting, like at Miami.
I have a few clients. Like I saw the post. Like This is why I'm like, I made the right move. Because I have like a handful, like less than 10. But each one of them won't pay me more than, or won't pay me less than $1,000. One guy's $5 grand on a retainer. So like, why wouldn't I? If you try to skip the first step of you learning how to, because right now you're getting frustrated, right? You're like, fuck, I gotta move the tripod. That is the actual part that you need to understand. That is a necessity, that process. I gotta move the tripod, I gotta click, I gotta edit, fuck. That is literally what you need to do. Then, eventually, guess what happens? This is what happens, ready? Boop, boop, boop. You have no problem. And then you know what happens? Then you're like, okay, I figured out how to do this. How do I make it more and better? Okay, so now maybe I should hire someone. Then I teach them how to do it. Now I have more money because now my content's growing. That's the game. Cutting hair. Can you, oh fuck, sectioning sucks. I'm just gonna bring the clippers. That's what you just said. Oh, sectioning is annoying. I don't like to do.
You're right.
That you will eventually know what shot is needed for you to be able to do the edit. But how will you know if you don't practice enough?
No, I practice on that. I'm doing that, but after I saw that it's not the right way that I wanted to.
Right.
Feel it. I'm doing that, and I'm every day when I'm in the shop. I'm filming every time. But you know, it's getting better. Every day it's getting better.
What more do you want?
Yeah.
That's the process. It's getting better every day, right?
Yeah.
You want it to happen tomorrow. It won't.
No, I know it's not gonna happen.
I'm impatient as well.
What is that?
I'm also impatient as well. I want to be a billionaire tomorrow. That's not gonna happen tomorrow. Everyone, right? You might as well go to casino.
Huh?
Go casino.
I'm not going to the casino. You do?
What's up, guys? We are on our way to the Orlando premiere. We got to be on at 9:30. We're kind of a little bit late because traffic is crazy and it takes about 30 minutes to get there from the Airbnb. So we got the Fresh Up panel that I'll be talking on at 9:30, and then it's kind of like a free roaming after that. I'll probably be at the Fresh Up booth today, meet some of the barbers. I didn't really get the chance to see a lot of the guys yesterday because it was just like rush. There was so many things happening and there was so many events, so many barbers doing education. I wish I got the opportunity to see all of them, but today I think I'll have a little bit more free time, and then we got to actually drive all the way back to Miami, which is a 3.5 hour drive, and make sure me and Zach are ready for the week. We got to crush the week this week. We got a big week, a lot of models, so I'm super excited. Obviously for now, we're gonna go to the panel. We're gonna have a nice talk. It's gonna be about AI integration with Fresha, and yeah, stay tuned, guys. That's pretty much it for the update of today. I want to get better at doing these. I know a lot of you guys have been asking me to do more vlogs, and it's been quite difficult with my busy schedule moving here. I want to share an update of kind of what's been going on within the last few months of me being in Miami. I think a lot of people want to know where I'm at, where's the team, how's the business, how's my life, what have I learned, how's the move been. I get these questions all the time, and I think once we get back to the studio, I'll sit down and give you guys an update of what's going on in my life. But in the meantime, enjoy the rest of the vlog and the interactions with the people.
Put your hand in the air if you ain't been broke in a minute.
have Alexi Michael, one of the most famous barbers in the world, runs the Barber Academy, one of my good friends, and he's not cutting hair today.
Nope. Finally, thank God. How's everybody doing? 9 a.m. like he said is crazy. So my name's Alexi. I actually just moved down here about 4 months ago. So my whole life, I was born and raised in Montreal, and over the last 10 years, over the last 10 years, I moved to Toronto. And what's crazy about my journey, I started as a barber, traditional barber, and then I went to Europe to learn from some of the best in the world, because I realized in the men's sector there was a gap where barbers didn't really know how to use scissors. Who here cuts men's hair? Who here is a barber? Okay, cool. Good to know. So I made the biggest leap of my life. At 19, I made the decision to leave my family. I'm Armenian Lebanese, so that's a big risk to tell the family that I'm going to London by myself on this crazy journey. And it ended up being the best decision of my life. I took that risk and then got an opportunity to move to Toronto. over the last 10 years, I ended up building an academy, a school, and built one of the biggest names. I've traveled around the world to teach this specific way of cutting, which is precision-based cutting. So it's pretty much looking at a guy and being able to identify what haircut looks best and truly customizing and tailoring a haircut. And then COVID hit. So I opened my business during the toughest times, which is COVID, and we shut down 3 times, and I pretty much ran out of money, and I said, well, I have a name, I should take advantage of this. So that's when I launched Learn to Cut, which ended up being the largest online academy for men. We have almost 800 stylists and barbers in my online program, and that has genuinely changed my life, which has created the opportunity of why I'm here. And over the last 4 months, I'm in the process of building the academy in North America because I truly believe the standard for men's hair is still quite low. I want to bring that European style, that really intentional way of looking at hair and cutting here because I still believe there's such an opportunity. So this is what I'm doing, this is why I'm here, and this is the journey. And why I've partnered up with Fresha is because of the fact when I got the chance to go to London to meet William, I was blown away at the level of detail and the level of intention and the amount of people they had in the development side of the company, meaning that they are constantly looking at innovating. And this is why when you said AI, chat AI, voiceovers, AI companions, I was like, this is insane. Obviously you know a lot more than myself, and we'll talk about it. But that's a quick intro. That's who I am, and I'm super excited to be here. I think that a lot of the schools in Canada and in the US, I think they have outdated curriculums. And I think that they're only really, the only reason why, people have to go through the schools is for that piece of paper, and they don't really care to update it. And what you end up having is people that leave these schools spending 20 grand and they're not set up for success. So I think it starts from these people updating their curriculums, and I think it comes down to the fact that you just have to always adapt and learn and take that knowledge in and apply. And to your question about AI, I think right now, by the way, I'm kind of like you. I'm the worst person on a computer. Like I am the least tech-savvy human being ever. I can barely open tabs. That being said, one thing that's super cool, and I use ChatGPT. I know there's Claude, there's like 17 million apps out there. And with Chat, what I started doing with my clients, which I highly recommend, I'll take a picture and I'll pretty much prompt the ChatGPT to give me different options, and it'll literally start creating different pictures of their face. So this way, I could literally show them different haircuts that look good on their face, because I think at the end of the day, the main thing that's super important and why I think most haircuts go wrong is consultation, right? How often does a client go halfway through the haircut, they're like, oh, I want to go shorter, oh, I want more highlights, oh, I want this. That's usually because of the consultation. So if you could go more in depth, and guys, it literally takes 2 seconds. Like literally pull out your phone, go on Chat, take a picture, ask Chat, can you give me different options on this individual? And it'll start literally printing these images. And it's super convenient because at the end of the day, if you guys want to give them an example of a haircut, you're using Pinterest. You're using different people's faces that don't look like these individuals. And a lot of the times, if you cover the face, or if you don't cover the face, you cover the hair, they're only really doing it for the face. As an example, David Beckham's hair, everyone wanted David Beckham's hair. They wanted David Beckham's hair because it's David Beckham, he's a handsome guy. A lot of the times, these people don't have the same face, don't have the same hair. So I think for myself, that's kind of how I've integrated AI. And I think it's such an easy tool now for us to use, and it's like leverage it. I always say, it's like thinning shears. Like thinning shears could also be bad if you overdo it, right? So AI, yes, it could be bad if you use it in the wrong way, and if you stop thinking and you have to ask a million questions, sure. But I think we could use it for tools to improve our services, and that's what I've done. All right, great job, guys.
Reach out to you. Yeah, thank you so much, honey. Nice meeting you guys.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yeah, good job, man. Thank you, man. Appreciate it.
Thanks.